willkommen zu In Touch, heute aus der geilsten Stadt schlechthin, aus New York. Mich hat es hierher verschlagen, weil ich eine sehr geniale Band interviewen werde, und zwar Blink-182. Sie sind hier gerade auf Tour und deshalb werde ich Sie schnappen. Heute Abend geben Sie ein Konzert. Sie haben auch gerade vor kurzem Ihr Video neu abgedreht, das gibt es natürlich auch noch zu sehen. Und ich werde mit den Jungs über einiges reden, und zwar über Sex, weil das war so ziemlich alles, was in ihrer Biografie stand. Also ich bin mir sicher, es wird ein sehr witziges Interview und witzige Leute auch hinter mir. Also freut euch auf die Sendung. Es gibt jetzt erstmal einen Film, damit ihr seht, was Blink-182 bis jetzt so gemacht haben.
1991 tun sich Mark Hoppus, Tom DeLonge und Scott Rayner zusammen und gründen in San Diego die Band Blink. Da sich schon eine irische Band Blink nennt, müssen sich die Jungs etwas einfallen lassen und nennen sich von nun an Blink-182. Um auf sich aufmerksam zu machen, spielen sie in allen möglichen Clubs in und um San Diego, wie hier im Soma, mit Erfolg. 1994 erscheint ihr Debütalbum namens Buddha auf dem kleinen amerikanischen Independent-Label Kung Fu. Bei Cargo Music publizieren sie ihre nächste Platte, Sijaya Cat. That's my boy! That's my boy!
This is my mother.
1996 erhalten sie ihren ersten großen Plattenvertrag und veröffentlichen im Folgejahr Dude Ranch, das vor allem in Australien sehr erfolgreich ist. Daraufhin begeben sich Mark und seine Jungs erst einmal auf große Welttournee. 1999 kehrt die Band nach San Diego zurück, um die Arbeit am Nachfolgealbum zu beginnen. Zudem findet eine kleine Umformierung statt. Der Drummer Scott Rayner wird durch Travis Barker ersetzt. Im Juni erscheint Anima of the Fate und macht die Band auch endlich in Deutschland bekannt. Viele Goldauszeichnungen folgen. Vor allem das freizügige Video zu What's My Age Again bleibt in den Köpfen der Leute hängen. (2000) werden sie bei den MTV Video Music Awards als beste Gruppe geehrt.
And the winner is Blink-182. Thanks a lot, we appreciate it.
Nun erscheint ihr neues Album Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, das trotz dem Titel unterstreicht, dass Blink-182 mehr zu bieten hat als nackte Tatsachen. Rock Show, die erste Single-Auskopplung, stellt sie schon mal unter Beweis.
So, das war der kleine Einspieler. Jetzt wisst ihr mehr über Blink-182 und sie stehen neben mir. Thank you guys for taking some time and doing the interview. Very nice. Right upstairs is already the concert from who playing?
Sum 41.
How are they? What kind of band are they?
They're excellent. They're from Canada. They're just kind of like a bratty punk rock band from Canada.
Good. Okay. So you just got ready shooting your video, I think yesterday. Is that right? How did it go?
It went pretty good. We have yet to see what it looks like. It's hard to tell in the beginning if it's going to be a cool video or not until you see it all edited together. We don't know exactly how the shots turned out, so we'll have to see. But my hopes are high, my fingers are crossed, and I'm hard.
You're hard? Okay, what kind of story? Is that your idea too in the video, or did you just say, okay, just do it?
No, it's completely our idea. We kind of got sick of spending a lot of money on lights and cameras, so we decided to take the money and give the money just away for free and give away cars and break things, TVs and such.
Can I have a car?
It's too late. You should have been there a couple days ago. Yeah, but you know, a couple people will be happy. We just wanted to break things and use the money in different ways rather than on things that we don't really get to, you know, have fun with.
Can you announce the video right now? Because we're going to watch it right now. To the camera.
Yeah. Okay, this is Blink-182 Rock Show.
My album from Blink-182 is called?
Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Okay, when I read that, it's kind of okay. You do that on stage, and you want your people to do that downstairs, pretty much right in front of you too, or?
Yes. Well, basically what the title means, and it's kind of weird when it translates to other countries, but you can take off your pants and jackets like articles of clothing, but jacket is also a slang term for masturbation, like jacket, jack off kind of thing. But we learned when we went to Australia that jacket didn't make any sense. They say wank it, like, you know, let's say that's what Mark does to his penis, you know. When
In Germany it'd be called take off your pants and Wiener Schnitzel.
So you learned German.
Yeah, I'm very fluent in German.
Okay, that's a cool title. Whose idea was that? Yours?
No, it was our guitar tech, Larry Palm. He came up with it, yeah.
You guys know who Larry Palm is?
Not really. Who is he?
He's our guitar tech.
Well, now I know.
Well, we thought maybe he made a name for himself in Germany. You know, I don't know.
Now he does.
He's pretty hot with the ladies over there in Europe.
I gotta meet him.
You should. You might like him.
Good to know. Did your album take two weeks again? Your last album took about 2 weeks. Is that right? That's what I read. Did it take 2 weeks again?
No, the first album took 3 days. The next album took a month, and then the last record took 2 months. This one I think we took 3 months on. We're taking longer to try and write better songs.
Yeah, I heard you matured when it comes to songwriting.
I think so. I think we're just getting better as songwriters, hopefully, as we go along. We're still trying to find out exactly what we are, and we're still trying to write good music, so we keep trying. More and more records, but I definitely feel the strongest about this record, that it's our best work by far. And hopefully kids will agree with me.
And you said it's people not going to expect what's on the album. Is that right?
Yeah, I don't know what kids expect. I think the fans that really know what kind of band we are will pretty much expect the kinds of things that are on this record. Songs about having sex with animals, and faster songs, and more. They're faster songs and more. They're a little bit darker and harder than some of our previous material. But
have you ever gone to the Reefer Bond?
Yes, I have.
Have you? I've been to a lot of the songs are written about the Reeper Bond, and a lot of songs are written about Shiza.
What about the Herbert Street? The Herbert Street where only men can walk in, no women. I haven't been there, so.
Oh, I haven't been there either, but you have to tell us where it is, because we're men.
We walked down it before? Yeah, we walked down it. We were on tour with Lagwagon one time. Yeah, it has like a wooden fence
exactly.
at the end, and only the men can walk down. It's just...
how is it?
It's pretty awful because it's just a bunch of horny guys in the street going, yeah, all right. You bump into a dude and you know exactly what he's thinking, and Tom went home with one.
Did you like the ladies?
I was too busy looking at the men. I didn't know. Are there ladies?
Hold on.
No.
Why are you looking at the men?
Next question.
Okay.
Germany, you know what? I'm going to be the first one to let you guys know that Mark loves anything that moves. We actually found Mark. He's had sex with men, women, animals, and sometimes carcasses that still have a slight heartbeat.
I like that idea. What kind of animals?
What's that?
What kind of animals?
Oh, anything. Just
frogs,
worms, and worms and slugs mostly.
Hold on, that must be very small in there. But anyway, okay, we're gonna go for it.
But you know what? Seriously, I'm circumcised. Yeah, a lot of people in Europe aren't like that, but I am.
That is true.
Bringing that back. Are people circumcised in Germany?
Not a lot.
Okay, well, we're gonna start a trend. It's been popular in America for quite some time, and so we're thinking you can start.
So you have to take off your trousers on tour in Germany when you come.
Take off our trousers and pants and jacket.
Exactly. Okay, it's time for your first clip. You like to listen and watch now?
Let's play the Beastie Boys.
Die Beastie Boys, gewünscht von Mark. Und when I read the biography about you and all the interviews, you guys, I thought I'm open-minded, but you guys are very open-minded when it comes to sex. What?
How open-minded are you exactly?
Well, can we talk about that later, maybe? Yes? Okay, good. Why is that? Did you grow up in a very open-minded family?
Yeah.
Not family. I think maybe neighborhood. Maybe my neighborhood was very open-minded or something.
Way more open-minded than we. See, Mark and I talk about it a lot, but
you don't do.
Travis has the penis of experience in this band.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, all my experiences have stopped now because I'm engaged to be married. But yeah, I had quite, just like our band goes on tour, my penis went on tour for a while. So yeah, it was good.
So how do you do that in the tour bus? Do you have some couple of signs like putting
Well, in the tour bus, it's really awkward because when there's no girls there, it's like the penis is still playing shows.
If you take the girls, I mean, do these guys have to wait outside while you're in there, or what?
I'll find a restroom or the back lounge or something, anything.
Okay.
Yes, Travis's penis is kind of like Marco Polo, exploring and conquering new lands and territories.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
What about you?
My penis is kind of like, I don't know, like Genghis Khan. People run from it with fear.
Really? Okay. What about your penis? What penis?
My penis would be more like...
Abraham Lincoln. Shot in the back of the head. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. No, my penis would be kind of like the Phantom of the Opera, a little bit charred and discolored, but you kind of like it at the same time, you know? No one's ever really seen it, but...
Tom's penis is kind of like Bigfoot. You hear stories, but no one's ever seen it.
So, Tom, did you ever have sex with an alien? Or did you...
Well, no, I haven't. One time, though, I knew a skinhead in high school, and I had a dream about having sex with him, but he didn't have any genitals, so I don't know what that means.
Kind of like Marilyn Manson in this one video.
Yeah, that's what it looked like, but it wasn't Marilyn, it was a skinhead.
Oh, was it sex?
It never really happened because I didn't know what to do.
But in your dream?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, nothing really happened. I was kind of like, I didn't know what to do. I just remember, like, I don't control my dreams, you know? I'm just cruising on Fantasyland, you know?
Okay, we're going to talk a little bit more about sex, yes? And you have a commercial break. Back bei In Touch mit Blink-182 und es geht weiter, wir reden jetzt über UFOs. I heard you're completely crazy about UFOs and aliens and all that stuff.
UFOs.
UFOs, oh yes. What do you think about that, Travis?
I don't know if I'm a strong believer in UFOs and aliens, but I take in from what I hear from Tom and kind of run with it, but I don't know if I'm convinced yet.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you try to convince him?
I lay him down and I take his shirt off, you know, and I don't know. I just spout off a bunch of shit, and these guys listen to me and make fun of me every once in a while, and every once in a while they probably know that I'm right, and they know it's real, you know.
Well, how come you like that so much? Well, when did it happen that you said, I believe in that?
7th grade, and I don't know why, but I just think I like learning about controversial subjects and things that the mainstream public doesn't really educate themselves on. I don't know. I think that kind of those things are cool. Mark's that way with things. He likes pirates, but no one knows that. He does. He likes pirates.
Pirates.
I like stories about pirates and adventure and things like that, and buggery on the I like anything with buggery on the high seas kind of stories, you know? Just a bunch of men in an enclosed space traveling together across the lands and exploring new territories for months at a time in the hot tropical zones, and you're fighting other men and just loincloths and natives, all that kind of shit. I'm into it, you know?
What about going diving and actually looking for some sunk boats or something like that?
I think scuba diving is pretty cool, but I'd be scared there would be sharks there.
Okay. Well, what do you fancy? I mean, except skateboard and women and music.
I like cars.
Oh, what kind of cars?
I like old cars. I like Cadillacs.
Yeah. What about bikes?
Yeah, I like old Schwinn's. Love old
Do you have a bike?
Yeah, I have I have about 7 bikes right now.
Can I have one, please? Shit, 7 bikes. Cool. Yeah. What do you think about the guy, the first tourist on the moon?
I think that's really cool, and I hope one day it won't cost $20 million, because that's an expensive ticket, you know? I just know that what's that? I think it's really cool. And you know what? About 10 years ago, a bunch of hotels got together and spent a bunch of money to try and figure out how to put a hotel in space. If that ever happens, that'd be cool, too. We should get off this planet. It's getting kind of dirty. You've seen New York, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's getting dirty.
Yeah. You should go up on the moon and play a concert. That would be great.
I know, but we wouldn't have just me.
Moon and play like a month-long engagement there, maybe a couple of years.
You don't want to go to the moon?
Not with Tom.
Ooh, you love each other.
The problem is, like, how do we procreate, you know? Like, how do we, you know?
How do we continue to do the race is the question.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I don't want to go any further.
Okay, good. Tom, it's time for a clip you want to listen to.
Well, you asked us to think about a clip, and the one that came to mind that I liked, Foo Fighters' Monkey Wrench.
Okay, you guys often take, like, clothes off on stage and all that stuff. Did you ever get problems with the police coming up to you after a concert?
Oh, one time?
Well,
yeah, one time the radio show, well, they weren't policemen, but Mark got naked and ran into, was it Bush or Goo Goo Dolls?
Kevin.
What's that? Oh, Wallflowers.
The one time one of the security guys were looking for you.
That was Goo Goo Dolls. Yeah, I ran naked into the Goo Goo Dolls dressing room and asked if they'd seen my towel, and the police saw me run in there, and they came after me. And so I was hiding from the police, and the best way to hide is to disguise myself with clothes. And they didn't find me.
Cool. What about the Goo Goo Dolls? Why did you go in there? Do you like them that much?
I just wanted to surprise them and see what their reaction is, and all.
Surprise! I got you a present.
All they get now is phone calls and letters and flowers, and you know.
They love you now.
He wrote that song about me. What's that called? Iris. Yeah, he wrote that song about me after
The
that.
world to see me. I mean, that's the thing. Like, Mark's naked, and he's like, when he saw himself naked, he's like, fuck, I don't want the world to see this, you know?
So you never really went to prison or something like that, you guys?
I was in jail for an evening, and one evening, I was trying to pick up on a girl, and I was drinking, and I wasn't old enough to drink, and it was in Florida, and it was on our first tour we ever did, and it was Halloween night. And I went to jail for that evening, and I had to get strip searched, not cavity searched, and that wasn't for, you know, a lack of trying. I was like, you know, I'm hiding a lot of shit, you better find it, you know. But I got out the next morning.
Did the girl wait?
No, she did not wait for me.
Did she hook up with another dude later on or something like that?
With you?
No, not me. Did she hook up with like one of the unwritten law guys?
Not that I know of, but potentially, probably. Now it's like I'm in jail and I'm hooking up on my own, you know. Anyway, so no, it was bad. I don't ever want to go back there.
Did you ever go, Noah?
No, not for being naked or hooking up with a chick. I went to jail for throwing rocks at hookers.
Did you?
No, you did not.
Yeah, I was in a holding cell for throwing rocks at hookers.
Why is that? Because they looked that bad?
Yeah, I was young and I was bored and I knew where they hung out, so I went with a slingshot and I flew rocks at them.
I kind of like that idea.
You know, no wonder whenever we see like prostitutes now, Travis like gets really mad and he just starts wanting to throw things. It's scary.
Well, one completely different subject. I was reading that, and I think it's very kind of stupid that people are freaking out about your lyrics, and they're making problems about that they are not for young kids and all that stuff. Is that true? That is.
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, actually, you know what? I think that we say the exact same things that kids do to each other every single day. We just put a melody to it and say it in front of a bunch of people. But I don't think that our lyrics are bad for kids to listen to, because I think we all grew up cursing and talking about sex and just all the things that kids growing up talk about, but nobody else has the courage to say it, so I get on the mic and spray it, and whether they'd like to admit it, whatever that Eminem lyric is. But it's true, you know, I mean, you know, Eminem gets in trouble because he says the same things that people say to each other all the time, but he says it on a record, and I think that we kind of at times fall into that same category.
So do you have to do anything about that?
We have to clean up our act. No, I don't know. We don't know. We don't know yet. There's no law against it now. Okay. All we know is that Congress, the United States government, is taking notice of our actions of marketing our record to young kids with bad words on it. So, I don't know. So I think what Congress is going to try and do is erase bad words from the English vocabulary, so there's no bad words ever used again, ever.
Okay, so they have to erase school and all the young kids too. Okay, it's your time for a clip.
Okay, International Noise Conspiracy, and it doesn't matter what song, because I don't know the song they have a video for.
Hey, I was going to say them too.
Geht weiter bei In Touch mit Blink-182, und you guys said there's not much time to do what we do right now, and you also said it's a constant battle of not growing old. Why are you having such a problem with growing old?
Well, the problem is like when we got out of high school, we kind of just got right into the band and started writing songs about being in high school. And we've been doing that for 10 years. So we never really had the chance to grow up. But now we're trying not to. That's the thing, you know? We don't want to, you know? And we don't plan on it, really.
You are kind of fear to grow.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Well, we just, you know, when bands grow older, when they start writing about things that you don't really relate to when you're a kid, and we like to relate to our audience, and our audience keeps getting younger and younger, and we're getting older and older, so pretty much we're gonna start wearing diapers and shit in our pants and stuff, you know, whatever it takes.
I gotta zone out for a second. All of a sudden I come in. What are you talking about?
Relating to our kids and how we're, you know, it's a constant battle to not grow old. but we're getting older and our audience is getting younger, so we're having, you know, we're doing new things
To each other? Yeah, good.
So, but what about these bands like Depeche Mode? The day one till now, they stayed the same. How do you guys see yourself in like 10 years? Because I think you do want to stay as a band and keep on doing music and all that stuff. So,
I think even though you get older, maybe we won't grow older, like as far as our personalities or the way we act. So I don't think we'll be really hurting that much, you know.
So it's going to be still the same kind of music.
Yeah, I think so.
I think our songs will get a lot better. I think all three of us are learning to write better with each other every year, and every time we put out a record, and we're learning from each other and learning from each other's strengths, and that's what causes the band to write better songs and put out better records. And as long as we continue to do that, then maybe we'll be around longer. You know, the songs will get better. The lyrics will just still be talking about poop and girls and, you know, things like that.
Who's doing the lyrics anyway?
Mark and I both collaborate on the lyrics, and sometimes we there's nothing funny to say here. Yeah.
Okay, what's your favorite lyric of the new album?
A lot. He loves art.
I don't know. I haven't even heard the album enough to really pick out lyrics. No. Yeah, no. The only lyrics I really remember are all the ones about humping your dog and your grandfather and stuff like that. But those are the ones I really remember. Those are the easiest ones to remember.
I'm sure you never grow old. Okay, what do? We do a commercial break. Zurück mit Blink-182. The concert is going to start pretty soon. Are you guys still somehow a little bit nervous when you go on stage?
I don't think we're really nervous anymore. I think tonight might be kind of sketchy because we didn't have drums by the time soundcheck came. Oops. So, but yeah, it's just a matter of getting their monitors straight and my drums set up right. But I think normally we're not really too afraid to go out there and play. We're pretty much used to it now.
Okay. Still not. Well, what are you looking at? What was that look?
Watching Mark have conversation with somebody while he's being filmed with a camera right there.
What are you telling the camera?
I'm basically flirting with the camera, making love to the camera, and anally filleting the camera. I don't know what that means, but I don't think that's a good thing. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I saw you guys doing a meet and greet, and I actually read that you said once you went when you were younger to a star and he didn't really look at you, and that is something you kept in mind. And I think
Travis. That was Travis, yeah. Oh yeah.
Stevenson. Yeah. And that's why you actually take the time and go to your fans and shake hands and all that stuff.
Yeah, it just sucks when you meet someone you really look up to or you like, and then they kind of brush you off. It's kind of like, I don't know. I learned to not like them anymore after they do that to me. So, but some people redeem themselves. So.
It's hard though. Like, it's definitely different from when we were in a van, you know, and there's only a few hundred people there. You can kind of meet everyone and hang out with them. But at this kind of level, there's just too many people, and they all get rushed through. Then there's security problems, and people start freaking out, and it's like we don't really have a chance. And then you just piss off the kids because then they don't really get to meet you. So I don't know. It kind of sucks.
What about answering fan mails and all that stuff? Do you do?
Well, if I could type, I would be a lot better. But Mark's a pretty good type. He was gonna be a secretary for years, so he learned how to type and shit. So he does a lot of emails, and he stays in touch with the kids that way as much as we can. And our fan mail, God knows what's been going on with that. I have no idea. No one's checked the P.O. box.
The fan mail is actually a paper shredder. It's a box that opens up, and when the postman puts it in, it just shreds the paper to oblivion.
That sounds good. Okay, we're gonna play now. No, actually, can you announce it, Adam's song?
This is Adam's song.
Great. Wow. Okay, guys, it's coming to an end. What are your future plans? Are you gonna come to Germany on tour?
Yes, we are. We're coming. We were going to come this fall, and I don't know if that's the same season for you guys, but we were going to come around November or December, but we can't this time. So now we're going to try and come back during the winter time of 2001 or 2. Maybe 2. No, that's no gnarly.
Like 1.5 years. Are you crazy?
You know what sucks is our next break is in September. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we can take a break in September, and then right after that, we got it's bad. I can't believe that's 2002. But the record doesn't even come out for another, month and a half?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so the record comes out in a month and a half. We have 3-month U.S. tour starting right after this tour. And then after that, we have, God knows what. But
probably going to go back and do a new album, probably.
Well, I want to come to Germany soon. I like that place.
You do?
Yeah.
What do you like about that? The Wiener Schnitzel.
The Wiener Schnitzel and the Reeperbahn and the sex shops.
Well, you should go to Amsterdam because they have a really nice red light district, and before you should come to Germany.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, thank you very much. It was very nice, and we're gonna watch right now a little bit of your concert, and all the best to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.